How far did you get?
Apparently, followed the southern ridge right round to the north face. No sign of him anywhere. We'd have gone on, but the weather's turning bad. There'll be a storm within an hour.
A storm? Nikki's out there.
Nicky?
Well, when you didn't get back, she decided she wanted to search for herself. She's gone up the north face.
You shouldn't have let her go.
Well, how could I stop her? Look, don't you understand? Our father is lying out there on that mountain somewhere. He may be badly hurt, he may be helpless.
The north face is dangerous to climb. With the storm coming on.
Oh, Nikki will be all right. Well, she's a fine climber. She can look after herself.
Well, we'll try to get her in.
Nicky.
What is it, Father? What happened?
The goat rock.
You fell.
Father,
You've been shot. Who did it, Father? Who?
Nicky, listen to me. It is important. Here, take this.
Where did this come from?
No, you take it to London, to Captain John Mannering. You do this, Nicky. He will understand.
We must get you down from here.
No. You go alone. There's still time before the storm.
We go together.
No. It will kill us both. There's no time left for me. I'm finished.
I'm getting you home.
No, there's no time left for me. Look, I'm finished.
£7, please, miss.
Thank you.
It's beginning to add up. First a trip to London, and now a visit to an antique shop. I think we are going to have to do something about Miss Holtz.
Good evening.
Good evening. Could I speak to Captain Mannering, please?
Captain Mannering? I'm afraid he's not here right now.
Oh.
Can I help you?
No, thank you, no. You see, it is a personal matter.
I see.
Would you give him a message for me? It is quite important.
course.
Oh, thank you. My name is Nicola Holtz. I stay at a hotel, the Shalimar. Nicola Holtz at the Shalimar. If you would ask him if he could ring me tonight, if possible.
All right.
Thank you.
Can I tell him what it's about?
No. You see, I haven't the faintest idea what he's about myself.
Very good. Again. Nice grouping.
Pretty fancy.
Well, not exactly a Savile Row, but quite hard wearing. Oh, pull him up again, would you, please? I'm glad you didn't use that gun. It certainly would have killed me.
What's it all about, Temp?
Oh, no, not Temp. I've asked you a dozen times. Templeton Green.
You're being too casual.
Casual? I don't understand.
Well, I expect a little more subtlety from the head of diplomatic intelligence. Come on now, you didn't get me down here just to show me your 10 shirt.
I must say, Mannering, that I'm rather disappointed in your poor opinion of my motives. However, as you are here, there is just one little thing that you might be able to help with.
I figured that.
You've heard of Sir Roger Maltby, of course.
Yes, it's a big art buyer.
One of the richest collectors in England. He was recently offered 3 paintings, all old masters, all extremely valuable. The seller asked a ridiculously low price and insisted on 3 conditions. The money was to be paid in cash, the transaction was to be kept secret, and the seller was to remain anonymous.
Those are the usual conditions for the sale of stolen goods.
Quite. That's why we asked Sir Roger to go through with the deal. We checked with Interpol. There were no reports of the pictures being stolen.
I take it these paintings were listed in the art catalog.
Yes. That's what makes it so fascinating. They were apparently destroyed by fire in 1945. Must get big glasses checked.
Well, it's a fascinating story, Temp. You told it beautifully. Let me know how it turns out.
I was rather hoping you'd tell me how it turns out. After all, art antiques, that's your field, isn't it?
That's right. I'm an antique dealer, not a secret agent. I want to live a nice, quiet, simple life, making a nice, quiet million. Find yourself another boy.
Not bad shooting for a simple antique dealer.
You're welcome.
Mannering's being particularly difficult. Have you any influence with him?
Not a bit. Have you tried bribing him?
This is no time for levity.
Just trying to be helpful. Would you have anything to blackmail him with?
I haven't found anything to pin on him yet.
Like I said, Temp, you're wasting your time. You have the look of a woman with a mission. Now, what's your problem?
You had a lady caller this evening. Very pretty. Wants to see you urgently. Name Nicola Holtz.
Nicola Holtz?
Mean anything? That's her address. Oh, and by the way, she kept referring to you as Captain Mannering, if that helps.
No, it doesn't help at all. I'll go and talk to her.
Don't we have a dinner date?
Well, that's right. After the Hotel Shalimar.
Did she come through here?
What happened?
I was taking a look through her room. She surprised me.
Did she recognize you?
I'm not sure. I think so, yes.
Well, what do we do now?
Well, we find her and we talk to her. But for the moment, I think she had better vanish. I mean, if anyone should come inquiring for her, it would be better she'd never been here. Go pack her bags. I will talk to the proprietor.
Can I help you?
Yes, you can. By keeping your mouth shut and doing exactly what I tell you.
I'd like to speak to Miss Nicola Holtz, please.
Miss Holtz? There's no one of that name staying here.
There's not? Well, this is the address she gave, wasn't it?
Yes, the Hotel Shalimar. I wrote it down.
May I, she may... It's certainly not in the book.
No, I assure you. Possibly some other hotel of the same name. There are 2 or 3 others.
This is the address she gave me.
I see. Well, maybe you're right. Maybe it's another hotel with similar name. Oh, it's all right. I'll get it. Thank you for your help. We'll check the other places first. Good night.
John, the man in the lobby. He's in the car that followed her.
Somebody tore this out of the register, too. There we are. Somebody's trying to make a big secret out of Miss Holtz.
Nicola Holtz, room 14, registered today. What's going on?
I don't know. You wait in the car.
You going back in?
One way or another.
You see how easy it is? You did very well.
You think he believed me?
Yes, of course. If he hadn't, I'd... Answer it. Everything is back to normal.
Hotel Shalimar? It's her.
Ask her what she wants.
Can I help you?
Oh, this is Miss Nikki Holtz speaking. If a Captain Mainwaring calls, would you tell him I'll be at the Adelphi Cafe in Morton Street? I'll wait for him there. Thank you.
She's so helpful. Now ring her room and tell him to hurry.
Leave it.
Who are you?
I'm the guy between you and the door.
What do you want?
To talk, preferably. It's your choice.
He doesn't answer.
Get out of my way.
Well, there's the door. All you have to do is go through it.
Now get out of my way.
John? You all right?
I will be. As soon as I get some answers.
I'll tell you the whole thing. I didn't want to do it. I'll tell you everything.
I think you have something that belongs to me. I want it back. Something that your father gave you before he died.
If you knew he had something, then you killed him. You killed him!
Yes, I killed him. You see, that day on the mountain, he learned something which has to remain very, very secret. Now, your father is not the kind of man whose silence can be bought.
Nor can mine. Do you intend to kill me, too?
No, you have not yet talked to that man Mannering. No harm has been done.
Well, how do you intend to stop me from talking?
Very simply. Your brother. Your poor crippled brother. Some of my friends back home are with him right now.
There was a girl there, sat alone. Left about 5 minutes ago.
Are you going to wait?
Yeah. You watch here for her. I'll look around.
Now, Nikki, be a good girl. Where is the object that your father gave you?
It's in my bag. I dropped it in the alleyway there.
Then we'll have to help you find it, won't we? I'll pull around the block. Let's take it. Finish him.
No!
Now I'm beginning to understand what this is all about. Well, there's no doubt about it. They're both genuine. I think I know where they came from. Same place as this.
I'm not being very explicit, old boy.
Well, you know the Nazis looted art treasures from Europe, all during the war. When the going got tough, they hid the stuff away. I was with the commission that tried to trace it.
Very successfully, too.
Well, not always. They stashed one of the largest collections in a salt mine in Austria, worth a couple $100 million. Before we could get there, the SS blew up the mine entrances.
Has nobody ever tried to open them up?
But it couldn't be done. At least that's what I thought until I saw this. The Germans cataloged the whole collection, and this was on it. I imagine they came from the same source, although I wouldn't swear to it.
Looks as if somebody's got to the stuff and is feeding it onto the market.
Could be.
Mannering, what I'm going to tell you is highly confidential, and I'd like it to stay that way. We've been getting reports of a new political group in Austria, quite small yet, but growing all the time. Call themselves the New Front. They're extreme fascists trading on the same ideas Hitler had. Our main concern so far has been to find who's backing the party financially. That's now solved.
You think they're marketing this collection?
Certain. The man who was killed in the alley tonight was a party member. Leader of the British cell.
I see. Temp, the political side of this is none of my business, but the antiques, they don't belong in a salt mine.
That's what I thought. Air tickets and reservations to Innsbruck. Tomorrow.
Joseph Holtz.
Remember someone of the name of Holtz?
That's been ticking around in my mind for an hour. Joseph Holtz was a mountain guide. I got to know him pretty well.
Could be a relative of Nicholas.
That's right, he had a family. I remember he had a son and daughter. The son was crippled. I can't remember those kids' names.
It's beginning to fit together.
Well, maybe it will when we meet Nicola Holtz.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm trying to find out how they get into the mines. There must be an entrance on this side of the mountain.
Any ideas?
Yes. If there is a cave, it can't have been open too long, or we would have known about it. But there was an avalanche on the north face, about a year ago. You remember it?
Yes, I remember.
Now, it was about here. Now, when I found Father, he was on a ledge slightly south of this. I will look for this tomorrow.
You mustn't do it, Nicky. Leave it alone. Forget about it.
Forget about it?
We mustn't get involved anymore. We're alive. We've got our freedom.
Freedom? Neither of us can make a move outside the district. Kurt's men watch us all the time.
Look, Nicky, be sensible. Kurt doesn't want any trouble. He'll leave us alone if we keep our noses out of his affairs.
I don't understand you, Lucien. This man murdered our father.
And he'd do the same to me if you step out of line. He'd kill me, Nicky. You know that. Don't you think I hate Kurt? I wouldn't hesitate if there was a chance of stopping him.
So what do we do? Go on living here like people under house arrest? Is that what you want?
I want to go on living, Nicky.
So you let him go on. Sit back, do nothing.
Well, we have no other choice, have we? We make one move to inform the authorities or get into his way and he'd have us killed. He is powerful, Nicky. He has too many friends.
I'm sorry, Lucien. I thought that you would help me. Well, if you won't, I'll have to do it on my own.
Where are you going?
Climbing.
No. Nicky, you mustn't. I forbid it.
Let go of me.
Please, Nicky. Please don't. Think about it.
It's almost worth the climb just for that, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Yes, it's beautiful. But look beyond those peaks, Rudy. The whole of Europe. A dozen countries, all scrambling for the seats in the halls of power. If there were one country with one leader, then they would have enough manpower and resources to conquer the world.
It will come.
Yes, it will come. Was it a king, some character in fiction, who looked out and was monarch of all he surveyed?
One day you may know it for yourself.
Monarch of all I survey. I should like that. Come on, let's get inside. Some of the others will have already arrived.
My father used often to talk of you. He even spoke of going to London so that you could meet again.
I would have liked that. You say he died in a fall?
Yes. His body was never recovered.
I'm sorry.
You have a wonderful view here. May I use this?
Oh, yes, yes, please. Tell me, what are you doing over here, Captain Mannering? Are you here on business?
Well, sort of. I came to see your sister.
Nicky? But why?
Returning the visit that she made to me.
Nicky visited you? No, I'm afraid that's not possible.
Why?
Well, simply because she has not been away from here for, 2 or 3 years.
Where is she now?
I really don't know. She mentioned that she was going over to Germatt. It's a little village quite near here.
You mind if we wait for her?
No, if you wish. Of course, She may be some hours yet. Perhaps if you come back tomorrow.
We're in no hurry.
Well, you are most welcome, of course. You must be very hungry. Please, make yourselves at home, and I will prepare some food.
John,
Yeah?
this is the girl at the shop.
You sure about that?
Certain.
That means Lucian was lying. I wonder why.
I don't know. He seemed awfully nervous about something. What's that?
Well, this shows the mine workings on the other side of the mountain.
Looks like a rabbit warren to me.
Yes, but right in the middle of it, there's $1 million treasure.
The food won't be long.
You ever hear stories that someone has found another entrance into that mountain?
No. No, that is not possible.
Somebody's found a way.
We're going to have some more snow. It will get dark early tonight. Bella, what is it?
Where's Nicky?
I don't know. Why, what's the matter?
Well, she came to my house this afternoon, told my wife that I'd sent her, that I wanted some of that explosive we used to break up the heavy snow.
Explosive?
How long ago was this?
2 or 3 hours. Those charges can be very dangerous. I don't know why she wanted them.
You know, don't you?
No.
Nikki thinks she knows the way into that mountain. She's going to use those explosives to close it up. We got to find her. You know this mountain?
It's my job, sir.
There's some sections marked off here. How long would it take us to climb there?
Well, a couple of hours.
Let's get started.
No. Too many people know about that cave already. If Nikki finds it, it is her misfortune. They will be there to deal with her.
The new Nazi front doesn't set too much store by family loyalties, does it?
There are more important things. The individual cannot be allowed to hinder the progress of the party.
Well, it hasn't changed much. You still trot out the same old slogans.
Slogans to you, yes. Because you lack the courage to obey them. But for us, they are the disciplines that will make us great.
Great? Yes. Yes, we saw that in the concentration camps. It must take courage to slaughter women and children.
They were enemies of our cause. They opposed our progress.
Almost everybody opposed your progress. They still do.
But you will not be amongst them.
Tie him up. Call the authorities and get him up here.
Right. What are you going to do?
Find Nikki.
Yeah, thought you might show up. Kurt is waiting for you. Come on.
After the next face, we traverse to the south.
Right. Have you climbed that section before?
Not since the avalanche. There's too much loose rock. It's very dangerous.
According to Nikki's map, we must be pretty close by now. Well, let's get started.
Impressive, isn't it? Your visitor has arrived. You know, Nicky, I really hoped you wouldn't try to find us. I gave you every chance to forget what you'd learned. All right, go on with your work. It's such a pity.
What are you going to do?
The only thing I can do, there will have to be another climbing accident. It will be some distance from here, naturally. A frayed rope. Bad weather, all very convincing if your body is ever recovered.
My brother knows everything. If anything happens to me, he'll inform the authorities at once.
My poor Nicky, you didn't know? Lucien has been a member of the party since the very beginning. All right, take over there. Keep an eye on her till we're ready to go. Right, hurry it up. I want to be out of here by midnight.
Heller? This has got to be it.
I was beginning to think it didn't exist.
Give me a flashlight.
What is it?
Here, hold this flashlight. Explosive of some kind. With a delayed action detonator.
To close up the mountain again, I suppose.
Yeah, apparently they'd rather blow the tunnel than let anybody else get their hands on this.
Let it go.
We've got it in there solid. Come on, let's go.
Good, that's all then. Get it all packed up. How long will you be?
Another 20 minutes, should see it's finished.
As quick as you can, then. If you're ready, you might as well get started. Usual procedure, we will follow one at a time at 15-minute intervals. When you're done, go straight to my villa, across country. Stay away from the roads. You understand?
Right.
Good. Off you go.
Must be Nicky's. $100,000. Right now, I think that gun's worth a whole lot more.
What shall we do with him?
Cut me a piece of rope. Behind these crates. When we've got her, head for that tunnel right behind it. Now move over there. Get the girl. Now move.
You won't get out of here, Mannering.
No? Well, we'll see.
Get after them! Get after them! Keep moving.
Brad? Give me a hand.
One of them is hit. You want to rush them? Not yet. We'll just stay close behind them for the moment. Come on.
It's blocked.
They stopped.
Perhaps they're going to stand and fight.
I've got some dynamite. Could we blast our way through?
No. Bring the whole roof down. Here, give me that. What's the tunnel?
Nikki!
They're getting closer.
We'll shoot at anything that moves. It's open. Give him a hand.
Tell Gruber to wait for my signal. I'm going to try something.
Mannering! You hear me?
I hear you.
Now listen to me. We can do a deal. There need be no killing. A deal that will help us both.
Well, go on.
We have got a fortune in antiques here. You have the channels to dispose of them. You can take 40% of the sale price.
What do you do with your share? Promote the Nazi front?
That's the idea. Well, Mannering, I'm offering you a lot of money.
They're through.
What do you say, Mannering?
Well, it sounds fine. There's only one question. What do I do with all that money in a concentration camp?
Gruber, get him! Keep under cover and move up. Let's go.
He's very bad.
I'll carry you. No, no! Come on, we'll get you out of here.
Oh, so we'll be carrying a dead man.
We won't go without you.
Yes, you will. You've seen death before. You can see it is close to me now. Maybe I can buy you a little time. Give me the gun.
No, don't.
Go ahead, Nicky.
We can't leave him here.
What do you want?
Help me.
The gun.
They're out of ammunition. Get after them.
this one.
Somebody's coming.
When he gets close, do something to draw his attention. Make a noise or something.
What are you going to do?
Don't worry, I'll be around. Hold him for a while.
You're going to leave him here?
That's right. Police can come up and settle things after we're out.
And what if we don't get out?
And he's in worse shape than we are. Come on, let's go.
I've got to rest. I've got to.
Sure. Just take it easy. We're in no hurry. Like a cigarette?
How long have we been going?
A couple hours, I guess.
What are our chances of getting out of here?
We'll make it. We have to check every tunnel in this place. We'll make it.
We may have been going out in circles, going in entirely the wrong direction.
It's possible.
Oh, what's the use? Why are we trying to fool ourselves?
Look, Nicky, a man stayed behind tonight to buy us some time, remember? And we're gonna hang on to that chance just as long as we can put one foot in front of the other. We'll get out of here. Look, it's been tough going. Why don't you sleep an hour? You'll feel better.
You kept me waiting for a long time, Mannery. But I knew you'd get here. You're a very determined man, aren't you?
If you say so. You're the man with a gun.
You almost succeeded tonight. You almost finished everything for me.
I did what I could.
Go ahead, Mannering, make jokes. But I'll be the one who's left to laugh at them.
If you're gonna kill me, what are you waiting for?
Are you in such a hurry to die? I just wanted you to know how badly you have failed. I'm closing up shop tonight.
It's a pity, but I've already taken out a fortune.
When I leave here, I'm going to detonate this. The mountain can keep its treasure. If I can't have it, then no one will.
What is it?
It's a time charge. Get out of here.
Come on, come on.
I think I got a chance to get it to detonate.
No, no, please, no. No, there's no time, please.
You get out.
I stay.
If you're gonna stay, you might as well help. Here, hold this. bandit knife. Detonator stuck.
Oh, I thought you wouldn't.
I thought I wouldn't either. Have a souvenir. Let's go home. Oh, by the way, you dropped this.